Let's take a look at Wall Street then.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at Wall Street. Hi there, good morning. Let's kickstart the show with the global handover coming in this morning. And first up, let's talk about what the US markets have done yesterday, right? Mixed trading session coming in. S&P 500 futures were near flat last night as investors passed the latest earnings report and readied for the Fed Reserve monetary policy decision coming Wednesday afternoon US time, which means it's going to be late at night for us, and we'll be addressing it first thing tomorrow for you. In extended trading now, Microsoft shares dropped more than 2% as its cloud business disappointed Wall Street. On the flip side, you had Advanced Micro Devices that climbed more than 7% as the second quarter results topped consensus forecast. AI darling Nvidia climbed more than 5%. Once again, a good rally being seen after that sharp slowdown that we had seen coming in for Nvidia stock. This was on the back of a brokerage note by AMD. Those moves followed a mixed session yesterday as traders continued rotating out of mega cap technology names. The tech-heavy Nasdaq composite slid 1.3%, so that was the big loser of yesterday's trading session. S&P 500 slipped by 0.5%, led down by IT names, and the blue chip Dow bucked its downtrend, adding 0.5% on the flip side. Let's talk about the small cap index as well. The Russell 2000 continues to outperform the benchmarks, rising about 0.4% as investors continued buying into small caps amid the shift away from major tech names that have led the market higher for almost much of the year. Now, all eyes are also going to be on the Fed Reserve, which wraps up policy meeting with an announcement about interest rates and a subsequent press conference with Chair Jerome Powell. Fed fund futures are pricing in a strong likelihood that central banks will keep rates steady at that 5.25 to 5.5% rate. This is according to the CME's Fed Watch tool. The main focus for traders, however, will be whether Powell offers any signs that cuts may be near on the horizon as well in the run-up to the announcement. This is also important to watch out for because the street is largely penciling in one rate cut beginning for FOMC from the September meeting. So we'll just have to sit back and watch out for any commentary, any indication that Jerome Powell gives about a potential rate cut, and that is going to make streets happy. But if that does not happen, then we might see an adverse reaction coming in on Wall Street as well. Now, traders will also monitor economic data on private payrolls, employment costs, and pending home sales throughout the morning. And on the corporate earnings front, we'll watch out for releases from Boeing before the bell, followed by Abelmal, Qualcomm, Etsy, and Carvana after the market closes. Those could be the final catalyst in a bumpy month for the market. And when you take a look at what the trend has been monthly, the S&P and Nasdaq are tracking to end July down almost 0.5% and 3.3% lower respectively. So Nasdaq seems to be the real loser here. On the flip side, the Dow and the Russell 2000 are slated to finish the month by more than 4% and 9% respectively. Big moves coming in on that small cap index for the US. That underscores the market's rotation boost to stocks that are smaller and more cyclically oriented. This was the handover coming in from the US. Let's quickly switch focus and also take a look at what the European markets did yesterday. Mixed trading session coming as well. You have DAX that's closed 0.5% higher. FTSE has closed lower by 0.2%, and you have Stock 600 up almost 0.5% in yesterday's trade. So that's what the global handover is looking like. Largely mixed, but well, all eyes on the FOMC meeting outcome. But with that